Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I will be reacting to SML movie Jeffy's Future. Now I am actually pretty excited for this one because, well, let's cut right into our thumbnail analysis section of the video. So this is why I'm excited. Do you see a new puppet here? It's one of the puppets that Lance and Logan unboxed during that one video where they said they got like free puppets. And this wizard guy was one of them. So I guess he's gonna be a fortune teller now, or like, someone who predicts the future. So that's how they're gonna use him. Pretty cool. Cool. I don't know how they're gonna use the future aspect. Are they gonna go with the route that says, oh, you can't change the future, and like, I guess like whatever shows up in the future, that's gonna happen, or what could be okay. So what? Okay, this is what I started reacting to like the old SML videos that I haven't caught up to yet, or like I missed out on, and one of them was the fortune cookies, and that was with like Bowser Jr. and Cody and Joseph. And what they did was they had these fortunes, and they would tell you like something that will come true or that is already true, and it's up to your interpretation of what that means, and it's usually like right. So like one of them said like you'll have like great luck and then something happened, blah blah blah. So maybe instead of like showing you something in the crystal ball, like it could be like that, but it could be just the guy just using the crystal ball as like just a prop. It's just like a random prop, and maybe he's like doing whoa, whoa. But what he could do is like the wizard guy. He could be saying like some vague statement that are up to Jeffy's interpretation. So Jeffy has to figure out what that actually means, and then when that happens, it's like, oh, that's what it means, or something like that. I feel like they're gonna do it in that route because I don't know. I don't see how it's gonna, like, I don't think this wizard guy like okay, so I don't actually know him, right? Like right now he looks cool and all, but he could be a fraud. Like he could be a fake. He could be a liar. Like I don't know. Maybe Jeffy's like falling for a scam. So this guy could be a scammer, and I have no idea because all I'm looking at is a thumbnail. But what I'm thinking is that this guy's actually legit. It's just he's super vague in what he says, so it seems like whatever he says is the truth anyways, because it can whatever he says could be true. Like he could just say like anything could happen to you, or I don't know. Or he could do the same thing as the fortune cookie thing, where he'll say like you will be in a sticky situation, and you don't know like what he actually means, and the next thing you know, you're like in a bunch of like slime or something, and then boom, sticky situation, like stuff like that. Like it could be that, or there are multiple meanings to the fortune, or like whatever he's gonna say, or the future, and it's just like you're gonna think it's one thing, and then since it's SML, he's gonna do it like the other way, maybe. So that's what I'm thinking. There are more ways to interpret this thumbnail. Like it could actually be like some crazy dude who actually knows what his stuff, and he says, and the crystal ball shows what he's gonna do. Like if they do that with the cool edits, like, oh, it shows Jeffy and the ball doing something in the future, that'll also be cool. But that's not what I think. That's not my theory. My theory is what I said before. And then they can also do the guy who's not legit. He could be like the screwball, the wizard screwball. But I don't think so. I think it's my first theory, my first thought, the one where he's gonna be vague. So yeah, we gotta find out like how Jeffy finds out about him. I'm thinking it's mostly the breaking news stuff, like Mr. Goodman might be on the news, and he's just like, oh, new wizard, or the classic knock on the door. He just shows up. If he's a scammer, he's gonna knock on the door. Yeah. If he's a scammer, he's gonna knock on the door. If he's not a scammer, he's probably gonna show up on the news, or someone else like refers them to the wizard. So yeah. So I have multiple predictions. I'm going with the vague one, the one where he's vague, but we gotta wait until like if he knocks on the door or he shows up in the news or something else happens. Then I'll choose that route. That'll be cool. and then we'll just branch out from there, and we'll see what happens. I'm actually really excited, and hopefully they do well with this video, because if they, I hope they don't screw this up. But I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I have high hopes. I have very high hopes for this video, actually. But I don't want to hype it up too much, because then I'll only get disappointed. If you have high expectations, then, you know, it's not good to do that. But anyways, I have my Patreon stuff right here. So if you want to check out my new SML reactions early, or my SML reactions to the old stuff early, then sure, check out my Patreon in the description below. I reacted to 3 today. I did not expect SML to upload today, but, you know, it's a surprise, a good surprise, I guess, because we get it a little bit earlier than I expected. So yeah, I have 2 up there right now, and then I'm getting 1 up there tomorrow. So anyways, let's pull up the video right here. If you haven't checked out the original video, go check it out in the description below, and let's leave a like, you know, to show our support. And if an ad shows up, we're gonna be watching it, but I won't show it on screen. I'm just gonna like make it disappear on screen. I'll just talk about what I think about the video. But yeah, so anyways, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the stuff, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Oh,
Jeffy, what are you doing?
Jeffy, what are you doing?
Why are you dressed like me?
Why are you dressed like me?
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I get it.
You're dressed like me, so you're gonna repeat everything I say.
You're dressed like me, so you're gonna repeat.
yep.
Well, I'm just not gonna get mad.
Well, I'm just not gonna get mad.
But seriously, why?
But seriously, why?
Like, take it off.
Like, take it off.
I'm being serious, Jeffy.
I'm being serious.
You said you.
Jeffy, stop it.
Jeffy, stop it.
Mario, calm down. He's just having fun.
But he's being stupid.
You see, like, over these last few videos, my respect for Mario has gone, like, downhill. Like, he just, like, for example, in this situation, he's getting mad over Jeffy, like, dressing up as him, but, like, if he said he wasn't gonna be mad, and then he just got mad, and he's kind of, like, sparking his own flames or something like that, or, like, he's getting mad over basically nothing, because he could have just said nothing, Jeffy would do nothing. And also, like, in other videos, he was, like, lying to his wife. Like, I don't really respect him anymore. And yeah, Mario is like, well, whatever.
But he's being stupid.
Mario!
I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
Pancakes, ice cream, school bus, bounty balls, SMLmerch.com, link in the description.
The thing is, the fact that they said that simultaneously, and then they, you know, promoted their merch. It's like, I guess that's well, it could be a sign that, like, Jeffy and Mario are, like, so in sync now because they've been together for a while. It could show, like, how much they've bonded. That could be a thing, or it's just like, I guess in reality, it's just them promoting their merch. But you could interpret that as, like, oh, well, they know each other so well now that they can just, like Jeffy could just say what Mario's about to say now, and like do it at the same time. So I don't know.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Ah, you didn't say what I said.
You didn't say what I said.
No, you just went.
No, you just went.
You didn't do the thing.
You didn't do the thing.
Mario, he's just a kid. Let him play. Jeffy, how are you doing today?
Good, mommy.
Ah, you broke character.
You broke character.
Jeez, Mario.
You're only supposed to say what I say.
No, you weren't supposed to answer her. You were only supposed to say what I say.
Mario!
Oh my gosh, my respect for him has gone. Like, I didn't think it would go lower. He's beating up his kid now. Hey, he was acting so immature, Mario. And last video, he was trying to scam a lost kid's parents, Heidi's parents. He's trying to scam them. And then when Heidi actually showed up, he closed the door on her. Mario. Oh my gosh. Shame on him.
Stop it! Jeffy!
I'm gonna hit you. I'm going to hit you.
Mario, don't teach him that!
I'm gonna watch TV. I'm just gonna watch TV.
Oh my gosh.
My name is Chris.
Oh, okay. So it's my bad. So he's not gonna show up at the door. He's not gonna show up on the news. It's gonna be an ad on TV. But now I don't know whether or not well, I guess this is an ad. It doesn't really mean that he's like legit. I'm gonna go with the vague route. Let's just go with he's gonna say some random vague stuff, and you can interpret it however you want.
Tall balls. And this is my crystal ball. And I can predict your future.
Chris-
For $5. So come on down and get your future predicted.
$5.
See where your life is headed.
I mean, it's a pretty good price.
See him, he can tell us our future.
I'm not gonna go see a guy named Chris Tallball. He's like a kook.
Chris Tallballs is not a kook, he's a pioneer. He's been telling futures for over 50 years.
Well, I don't want to know my future.
Oh, how'd you know that?
Mario, don't say that. That's rude.
Yeah, Danny, that was pretty.
So he has a good reputation?
Repeating me.
Oh, so you're done repeating me.
But no, Jeffy, you can't just start back up.
No, Jeffy, you can't just start back up.
Please, Mario, it would be so much fun.
It would be fun.
No.
You are not Harry.
Mario, please go with me.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
See, look, Jeffy's on the right page.
See, look, Jeffy.
Come on, Jeffy, we should all go together.
Well, I want to go.
Well, no, I don't.
No, I don't.
Well, which one is it, Jeffy? Do you want to go or not?
Yeah, I want to go.
But I don't want to go.
But I don't want to go.
Jeffy, make up your mind.
I do want to go.
I really don't want to go.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't want to go.
See.
I want to go with the fortune stuff already.
Jeffy doesn't want to go.
If I can convince Jeffy to stop repeating you, will you go?
Yes.
Yes.
Jeffy, stop repeating Mario.
All right, mommy. Was that easy?
Let's go!
Baby.
Oh! Oh!
Now, I'm going
Oh.
to predict your future.
Why, Mr. Goodman? You can see like the red couch or the red.
To be very rich and wealthy. I knew it. All right.
No, I want to go back. So first of all, it looks like they're in a red room. I don't know where that is actually. Is that the where the red couch is? But okay, so he said something about being rich or.
Yes, it says here that you are going to be very rich and wealthy. I knew it. All right.
It's Mr. Goodman though.
Come on in.
Hey there, kook.
Mario, don't be rude.
$5.
What?
$5.
Oh yeah. Here's your $5.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, come on now. Come here, you. Oh, the friction is non-existent. Oh, you know what? Do away with that. Oh, hello there. My name is Chris Tallball, and these are my crystal balls.
Oh, I get it.
What?
Your name is Chris Tallballs, and those are crystal balls. It's the same word.
It's not the same at all.
Yes, it is. Your name is Chris Tallballs, and those are crystal balls.
Correct.
Yeah, so you did that. You named yourself that to sound like crystal balls.
No, my name is.
Oh. 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 Thanks, Mario. I didn't realize that.
Chris, last name Tallballs, and those are my crystal balls.
But like, it's supposed to be like a joke, like to sound like crystal balls.
No,
I wish I realized that.
Mario, I think you're overthinking it.
What? No, his name is Crystal Balls, and those are crystal balls.
That would make sense if his first name was Crystal and his last name Balls, but his first name is Chris, Mario. It doesn't make sense.
Your name is Chris Tallballs,
tis, and those are my crystal balls.
and they sound the same.
No.
Oh, you know, you're talking about future.
They sound the same to me.
Mario.
Yes, I knew that. All right, here we go. Mario. Yes.
Your name?
Yes. All right, Mario. Your future is you're going to be bald.
Oh.
Correct. Wonderful.
What, I've always been.
No, yeah, exactly. He's stating stuff that's already true. He says you're going to be, like with Mr. Goodman, he said you're going to be rich and wealthy. But he's already rich and wealthy. With Mario, he's sort of bald, yeah. But like he says you're already bald, and then now they're gonna say he's already bald, and like this guy is, oh my gosh, he's just judging you and then saying stuff based on that.
It's bald. That's not even a future.
All right, who's next?
Me.
Oh, wonderful. $5.
Oh, I only have a 10.
Oh, perfect. You'll get 2 for the price of 2. All right, here we are. Hello there. My name is Chris Tallballs. What's your name, dear?
Rosalina.
Ah, Rosalina. Let's see. Let's predict your future. That's how I turn my balls on. Boo, 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 boo.
I don't know how to interpret that.
Rosalina, it says here that you're going to be getting a haircut.
I was thinking about getting a haircut.
Perfect. Wonderful. Who's next?
Okay, come on. He just made up something.
Yeah.
Suddenly said you're getting a haircut. Everybody gets haircuts.
Mario, there's no way he thought I could possibly get a haircut one day.
There's hair in front of your eye. He knows you need a haircut.
Correct. So who's next?
Well, she gets 2.
All right. So who's next?
Well, how about you tell us your future since you know so much?
Oh, wonderful. All right.
Dude, he knows.
My name?
Chris Tallballs.
Oh, you're correct, sir. All right, here we are.
What?
Tall balls.
You scammer.
Boo, 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 boo. Oh, it says here that I will pay off my tax debt and I'll have no more tax liens because I'll be making $5 by conning people out of fake future tellers.
Whoa, what'd you say, bro? Did you just admit that you were scamming people?
Because I'll be making $5 by conning people out of fake.
Oh, shoot.
And who ate the donut?
What?
Mario, don't laugh.
Who ate the donut? Did you?
What are you talking about? What donut?
Oh, my apologies, guys. I have early onset dementia, and I just forget things almost instantly.
Okay. Well, have a nice day.
All right, who's next?
But Mario,
It says Jeffy's future in the
love this.
title.
She just admitted to conning us out of $5 at the
Exactly.
Mexican
Oh, come on, Mario. Jeffy would have so much fun.
Okay, if you want to lose 5 of your dollars, then get Jeffy in here.
Okay.
$5.
Here, Jeffy, I got $5 from your wallet.
All right.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Son, Jeffy. All right, Jeffy. Let's see here. Boo, Jeffy. Ooh, blah, blah, blah.
Whoa, wait a minute. Why'd you pay him $5 when you already gave him 10? He's scamming you again. He's not even mentioning it. Oh my gosh. Okay, man.
No, wait. Oh, yes, your future telling, Jim Bob. All right, here we are. Oh, Jim Bob, it says here that you are going to die in your future. Die? When? It says here it could be tomorrow, or 2 days, or a year from now, or 5 years from now, or 10, or 20, or 30, or 40, or...
Just get out of here, scammer. Bro.
Hold on, Jeffy.
Santa
You don't say
Claus.
that word on YouTube. We say go to sleep forever.
Well, Santa Claus said I'm gonna go to sleep forever.
Jeffy, you're not gonna go to sleep forever.
I mean, eventually you will, but not anytime soon, probably.
Mario.
When?
I mean, honestly, it could be any day now, any second. I mean, we never know when our time comes.
I don't want to go to sleep forever, Daddy.
Well, look, Jeffy, the man's a kook, and he doesn't even know how to tell the future. He's just conning us out of money. He was just making up stuff. He was just saying obvious facts, like obviously I'm bald, and obviously Rosalina needs a
Exactly.
haircut, and obviously one day we're all gonna go to sleep forever, including you.
But I don't want to go to sleep forever.
Well,
Don't tell him that, Mario.
he needs to know the truth. Like Jeffy, literally anything could happen. Like you could pick up this remote and it could electrocute you. What- Or you could walk and trip and break your neck.
Well, I'm never walking again.
Oh, shoot.
Jeffy, anything could happen. Like a plane could crash into the top of the house.
Dude, stop talking.
I thought you said you weren't walking.
Mario, why would you scare Jeffy like that?
I didn't scare him. I just told him the truth. One day we're all gonna go to sleep forever, and it's your fault that we went to that future teller in the first place. I thought it was stupid.
Hey, Mommy.
Hey, Danny. You look ridiculous.
Oh, I think he looks kind of cute.
It's my armor, and nothing's ever gonna hurt me. I'm never gonna go insane forever.
Jeffy, that's bubble wrap, not armor.
It's armor.
Okay, if it's armor, then why can't it pop?
Ooh!
Jeffy, stop it. It's annoying. Jeffy, stop it.
Oh, dude.
Jeffy, it's actually really dangerous that you have bubble wrapped all over you, because what if you have a heart attack and doctors have to do emergency surgery, but they can't get to your heart because this bubble wrap is all over your body?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, we need to stop this. Let's call Chris Tallballs and tell him that he needs to tell Jeffy that he'll never go to sleep forever, so he can stop being scared of everything.
Okay.
Oh, but then he's gonna be, but then Jeffy's gonna be like a daredevil. And he's gonna like do all dangerous stuff and like, yeah. Then he's gonna hurt himself.
Hold it. I brought my portable crystal ball.
Well, thank you for coming, Chris.
$5.
Here you go. All right, so the reason we called you is you really scared our son when you told him.
$10.
I just paid you.
You did. $10.
Look, here.
Bro.
Take the money you're getting, okay? Look, the reason we called you here is that we need you to tell my son that he's never gonna go to sleep forever.
But we'll all go to sleep forever at one point or another.
Okay, well then tell him he'll go to sleep forever in like 100 years, just not now or anytime soon.
Okay, where is your son?
Jeffy, get in here.
What's up, Danny?
Santa Claus read your future wrong, so he wants to tell you something new.
Oh, hey, Santa Claus.
Hello there, Jeffy. All right, let's take a look at your future. Oh, boo, 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 boo. Yes. Excuse me, sir. What am I supposed to be doing again?
Tell him he'll go to sleep forever in like 100 years, just not anytime soon.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, yes, Jeffy, here. It says here that you won't go to sleep for at least another 100 years.
You won't go to.
Forever in 100 years, like.
Oh, wonderful. It says here that you won't go to sleep forever for another 100 years.
So I don't have to be scared for another 100 years?
Correct.
Oh, thank you, Santa Claus.
Oh, no problem, son. All right, let's see here. Who ate the donut?
Hey, fat boy, you wanna fight? Yeah. You wanna fight? Okay. You wanna fight? What? Hey, fat boy, you wanna fight? All right. You wanna fight? Let's fight. You wanna fight tonight? Hey, fat boy, you wanna fight? Come out. You wanna fight?
My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Alright, well, let's be real. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing around now. Okay. So this video was okay, I got it. So there yes, he was a scammer. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to advertise stuff that's like not true. Like if he says he can predict the future, he's not allowed to advertise that. Like I think according to like advertising laws, you have to like state the truth, or at least like not be so obvious that it's gonna be a lie. Well, they went for the scamming route. He's a con artist. It's only $5, but yeah. And Mr. Goodman just like fell for it. I wonder how he has that much money. Like even though he's like, he's just like, oh yeah, he just fell for it. Like I'm pretty sure someone can scam Mr. Goodman like out of like millions. Or if he has billions of dollars, so that could be a thing. But yeah, I'm actually kind of scared since this guy is a scam artist. I'm scared because this guy probably might not show up in the future, because it seems like this guy is probably just like a one-time puppet, and if he does show up again, he'll just be there for like 10 seconds. And I'm really scared about that because we have the main characters, then the supporting characters, and then we have the non-existing characters who don't show up like ever again, and I'm scared about that. Although this guy is not really he's not really like my favorite because he's a scam artist, and I don't respect him, but like he's something new, and I always like something new. I like new stuff, like yeah, that's so. I was like, okay, so the beginning of the video, I was like, why, like they didn't. I don't think they went to the crystal ball guy. Like it felt like a long time. The intro felt like a long intro. So I think that's like one of the things that I noticed. And then I like the fact that they had. Okay, so it's weird because it showed that they went to like some kind of like scary house. And that's apparently where he's getting that crystal ball reading. So it looks legit. Here, I'll try to find it. It's right here. That's based on that we can infer that they're doing the readings, like the future stuff in that house, this creepy area. And then right here, it's dark right here. It's supposed to be a dark place. So, since we know this guy's a scammer, I can only assume that this guy is living in like some kind of abandoned house. I don't like it. Like we could say that it's part of like the aesthetic, like he is a wizard who lives in a creepy house. But I think in reality, like you see like all the boards and dead trees, like. I think he could be like Joseph and he's just living there by himself and that he can't afford another house, so he found this abandoned one and he just lives there and that's where he's doing his job. I think that's the case because he's old and he's doing this thing where he is like scamming people out of for $5 for each future reading. And this guy is like, he's still working basically. That's what I want to say. And I can only assume that he's living in that house. I think he did his own future reading where he said that he's going to be like tax-free, debt-free. So I think he's still in debt. And actually, let's actually look here. Like he still owes money to the government or something.
I was thinking about getting to bleed.
Your future, since you know.
Oh, you're correct, sir. Boo, 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 boo. All it says here is I will pay off my tax debt, and I'll have no more tax liens because I'll be making $5 by calling people out of fake future tellings.
Yeah, so basically he still owes money to the government, and so that's why he's doing that. So exactly what I mean. He can't retire. This guy is old, but he's still working because and he's not even financially well. Like he doesn't even have like he's basically in the negative, I guess, because he has debt. He owes taxes. So in a way, you could feel bad about him because he doesn't have a lot of money with him, and that's why he's doing this. And he did say I forgot what he said, but he has like this problem where he just like forgets things. Like it seems like, I'm just saying, it seems like this guy so when he forgets things, he goes right back to this donut thing. So whenever he found out that someone stole his donut, like that's the last thing he will remember, and then he has to like create new memories, and then he'll forget and then go back to the donut thing. But he always knows that he's like reading fortunes. So yeah, I mean and also okay, so we got the big crystal balls. Like I like how Mario explained that because I would have never got that. It was just something that like passed my mind. And then we had the portable one. Okay, I can see the portable one. I was always questioning why it's there in the backup. Okay, but now we know it's the portable ball. And then we had the big one. Okay, cool. And of course, just like in Jeffy's scary movie, like we know he gets scared easily. So even if it's something that shows on TV, he'll get scared, and if some like scammer tells him that he's gonna die, even though he wasn't like specific on when, he will get scared. And like, I know I don't like Mario right now, but he was the only logical one. Although he's like logical in the sense like unless something like money like corrupts him, then he's not logical. But like when he sees stuff like scams, like so basically he's the logical one. If everyone else is not logical, like if he's with, you know, like Rosalina and Jeffy, and they're with the scammer, then he will be the one that points that out. But I think like if he's by himself, then he's not aware of how crazy other people are. So then he has to make his own decision, and then he won't be as logical in a way. And also if like money corrupts him, then he will be like, oh yeah, let's just scam these people. He's just like the wizard guy in a way. And then Rosalina, she's not the smartest, but I think she's a pretty good parent. But okay, so we have like they have such a huge like contrast, like, or difference when they parent Jeffy or take care of him. Rosalina is like the kind of who lets Jeffy do whatever he wants, so that could be seen as a good parent, but it's also like spoiling him. And then Mario is the one who's like, Jeffy, stop it, constantly, and then he beats him up, and so that could be seen as bad, but it could also be seen as like he's just disciplining him, making sure he doesn't go too crazy. If we could find a balance between that, like if they can like somehow like balance that out, then I think they'll be good, very good parents then. So I think that's why that's why they're completely different, so we can have both sides of parenting, I guess. So cool. Jeffy has the Mario costume. Oh, and also, in his video, it shows that Jeffy respects Rosalina more. With Mario, aka Daddy, I think he sees him as just like some guy to mess with, because he gets irritated easily. And so because like, you know, like when you're a kid, like you want attention, so he like just gets on Mario's nerves all the time so he can get that attention. If he does that with Rosalina, she won't react as like won't react, I guess, like as how do I word that? She won't be like as angry as Mario if Jeffy does that to her, and so she won't act as crazy. I don't know the word for it, but like she's not gonna act as crazy as Jeffy, and I guess Jeffy won't be as excited about that, so he'll be bored because she's not reacting like in a spontaneous way. So like that's why he messes with Mario. But he respects Rosalina. With Mario, he's like, don't go. Or like, no, he says, stop copying me. But he didn't stop. But with Rosalina, he stopped. So he listens to Rosalina more. So maybe for Jeffy, you do have to be nice to him and kind of spoil him. And then he'll like respect you, I guess. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not a parent, like as you can see, I'm not a dad, so I'm not an expert, but this is my theory. Like for Jeffy, just like in Jeffy's case, maybe it is good to spoil him, but like caution him about the stuff like safety and all that. Still disappointing, Mr. Goodman. Mr. Goodman, how can you get scammed like that? Or maybe he's like, it's $5. Okay, actually. Let's actually watch this again, and maybe I'm interpreting this wrong.
Yes, it says here that you are going to be very rich and wealthy. I knew it.
Okay, I actually have another way to think about this. So since it's only $5, I guess Mr. Goodman doesn't care. It's just $5, and so basically he could have went up to this guy and paid $5, and then this guy gave him the reading that's so obvious. So Mr. Goodman, like in one way, Mr. Goodman could say, or he could be like, I knew it. I'm going to be rich because I am rich. Or another way, he could be like, I knew it. This guy's a scammer. He's just only saying the obvious because I'm already rich. They don't give you more context, but you could interpret it in two ways. It's just like, but the obvious way is I knew it. This guy's the real deal, you know? But I think since, you know, Mr. Goodman has a lot of money, maybe he doesn't, like, he has a lot of money for a reason, right? Because he doesn't get scammed. So maybe he's like, I knew it. You are a scammer after all. Good thing I only spent $5 on you or something. Could be seen in multiple ways. And I actually like the second idea because it shows that Mr. Goodman is really a good businessman. He can smell a scam from a mile away. It would make sense that he could smell, like, see a scam from a mile away, because he's a businessman. So it would make sense. So I like that idea, and I'm gonna keep that idea in my mind. So hopefully that's the truth, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be revealed. So I'm. One thing I did notice, Mario did not point this out. Rosalina paid this guy $10, so he's like, oh yes, 2 readings for 2. and then when they're going to get their second reading, he's like, oh, whose future am I gonna predict? So they went to Jeffy, and then she gave him another $5, and this guy did the same thing to Mario. Like, he opened his mouth and he had to, like, feed him money. So, like, it's just not consistent, man. Like, it's not good. I don't know, man. Not sure, but yeah. Jeffy is just being Jeffy. He's just being a kid, and you can see his innocence when he's scared all the time. But yeah.
You be scared for another 100 years?
Correct.
Oh, thank you, Santa Claus.
No problem, son. All right, let's see here. Who ate the donut?
Oh, who ate the donut? Okay. Oh, I think I forgot to answer the SML question because I was rambling too much. I was rambling. So what is something you have always wanted to do? Something I've always wanted to do. I guess get my palm read. I don't think I ever got my palm read. So if you want to read my palm, you know, like, I think that'd be cool. It's kind of like hopefully they know how to read palms. Like, the person's gonna read it, but it'll be cool. And yeah, so I think I need to give this a rating now. I was too busy in analyzing all of this, like, new character stuff. So I would say, I was gonna say it's gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like, since I found out this guy was a scammer, then I finished the video. My immediate reaction was I was disappointed because this guy looked like a wizard, so you can use spells. You could do that, but he's not. I'm not as disappointed as I was before. Let me explain why. It's because there was, like, this guy was new, and I found out, like, a lot of new things that, like, I tried to, like, analyze these characters, and there's a lot of new things that I might have missed out on before. So I feel like it's definitely, like, not one of my favorites as, like, compared to the fortune cookie one. The fortune cookie one was great, but this one, like, I wouldn't give it a low rating. I would just give it, like, some kind of, like, average rating, like maybe like a 7 or a 7.5, maybe a 7. I don't know. I mean, I'll give it 7.5 because it's perfectly fine. Like, it's not funny or anything. It's just like, it has a plot and it finished it. I think it did well with that. It's not like they can really expand on the guy being a scammer thing. I mean, I think it's fine. I'm gonna have to see what other people think, but I think this is fine. It's not too bad, not too great. It's okay, pretty good. So I would give it I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. And I enjoyed analyzing these characters, and oh my gosh, I think we hit a new record, by the way. I'm about to hit the 40-minute mark, so I'm gonna wrap it up right here. 7.5 out of 10. Not bad. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied actually. Although I was like pretty hyped. I think like I said before, if you hype it up too much, it might not be what you expect. So it's not too good to hype it up, but if you just can't help it, well, then they advertised it well. They advertised the content well then. Anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna end it right here. Oh my gosh. So if you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and check out my Patreon if you want to see more reactions and analysis. I can do more like character analysis, plot analysis, like SML universe analysis, stuff like that. If you want to see more of that, check out my Patreon in the description below, and I'll be reacting to a lot of SML videos that I haven't watched yet. Like I'm on Super Luigi Logan stuff right now, so yeah, I can't wait to do that, and I can't wait to see you there. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.